Hey friends, it's Kara with Kinsley's Creative Palette. Sorry, I just got out of the shower, like I'm a hot mess, but I wanted to talk to you guys. I come to you every Thursday with Creative Tip Thursday, and my tips, I like to save you money and time and also space. So a lot of times it's organizing your craft supplies, making it easier for you to get your craft supplies out. All right, one of the things I want to talk about, because I get this question a lot and I haven't addressed it in a live by itself, and so I wanted to do that today. Good morning, Miss Mary. Here's what I want to talk about. I want to talk to those of you who possibly are, hello, Miss Lisa, hello, Miss Peggy, who are possibly painting at parties and you're trying to set up, okay? So this is not just if you're crafting at home. But I just want to kind of throw some numbers out there for you. All right, so I get the question, Kara, when you do paint parties, do you package your paint in condiment cups? Okay, these are condiment cups. They have the little lids, they snap on. All right, so I did some math for you. So 50 condiment cups at Walmart are $2.97. Add tax on top of that. What does that come out to? $2.97 times 1.0725. Depending on what your tax rate is in your area, that's $3.18 for me if I don't have a tax ID for Walmart, which I don't because I don't buy a whole lot at Walmart. So we divide that by the 50. Okay, friends, you are paying, y'all ready for this? This is a mic drop moment. 6.3 cents per container. All right, 6.3 cents per container. That's not including the time that you're opening, you're pouring, you're closing, you're packaging it up. You know, all the labor that goes with using condiment cups, okay? So if you use them and you love them, fabulous. All I'm saying is this bottle of paint is 50 cents. Well, the gloss is a little bit more. I can get a whole lot of signs out of this 2 ounces. I might put a half an ounce in this cup, and if I do that, what does that half ounce cost me? Let's do the math. 50 divided by 4, 12.5 cents for that half ounce. And then we are going to add in our cup, 6.3 cents. So 1 little cup with a half of an ounce of paint, so a quarter of this bottle, is costing you 18.8 cents. And I'm not sure if they're made in America, Debbie, but all I'm saying is that's before you do the labor and before you do the packaging. And friends, how many times have you gone to a party and you've like painted out of one of these little cups and it can't be reused if it's been sitting open? I mean, you can try, but it gets old. So I just want to say that I would much rather have these available and let my customers get their own paint so they can get the colors they want, so they don't feel micromanaged, and they can just grab whatever it is they need, because I bet 10 customers could get enough paint out of this bottle to use for their paint party or for that event. So if I can get, even if it's just 5, that's 10 cents per serving instead of 18.8 cents or whatever it is. So I just want to tell you, like, people ask me, and I just want to say that you can do this if you want, but as a business owner, it is a complete, in my opinion, waste of time, money, and you've got all these plastic cups that are now in the environment. Just a thought. I'm not a huge, like, don't send me hate mail. If you have something ugly to say, just unfollow me and move on. I just wanted to tell you my perspective. My husband has a saying, and I thought it was brilliant when he said it. Like, I'd never thought about this. He said, as business owners, we oftentimes jump over dollars to pick up pennies. Okay? Look at that. Okay, so Miss Lisa just said, she's a teacher at my daughter's school. She started off as a customer 3 years ago-ish, and she just said, that's what I love about going to your place. I can mix and make colors, and you always have more colors than anyone can use. Well, friends, if I'm not spending all my time and energy and money buying and filling condiment cups, guess what? I'm gonna just buy another bottle of paint. So instead of buying 1 pack of these, which will cost me $3.18, I can buy 6 bottles of paint and just let my customers use them. Yes, Catherine, that's a great point. So she said she uses the little trays from Dollar Tree, and they have trays that are made out of styrofoam. I'm not a huge styrofoam fan. I do like to repurpose my, and this was something I was going to talk about next week. I do like to repurpose my egg cartons, but what I love is, let me find them. I love these super cheap plates from Dollar Tree because they're biodegradable. You just pour the paint on there, and when the customers are done, friends, even if, let's say that your customer puts 6 squirts of paint on here, they're not putting a whole quarter of, or whole half ounce. I can promise you that. If anything, they're doing maybe, what's 2 ounces divided by 8? I would say at the most, they're putting 8, 8 people are going to be able to use this bottle, minimum. So I pour my paint on, and they pour like 6 different colors, okay? Guys, it's like 10 cents worth of paint on a 1 cent plate. Throw it away. It's biodegradable. My paint's not non-toxic. It's water-based. Like, I'm just gonna throw it away. So I just want to say today, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to like get preachy, but I don't like to see people wasting their time, energy, and money. And especially if you can spend that time, energy, and money into doing something else. So there's my candid, that's my creative tip for today, is quit jumping over dollars to pick up pennies. And Lisa said she failed at egg cartons because they had little holes at the bottom. You know, some of them do. I actually, if I use, thank you so much, Elaine. If I use these, I use both sides. And you're right, a lot of times, see this one, it has the spot for the little hole, but it's not a hole. Oh, Peggy said she puts puts tape over the hole. So anyway, just my thoughts. These, to me, the only time I use these, now, I will caveat and say, if I'm doing a paint kit and I'm selling off like a blank with a set of paintbrushes and paint, I do use those for this. So if you're probably saying, well, if you don't use them, why do you have them? That's what I use these for. Thank you, Miss Cindy. So anyway, that's my thing for today. That's my creative tip. Friends, don't jump over dollars to pick up pennies. If you want to do the condiment cups, like, please, by all means, do them. Throw my advice out the window. But this is just my opinion. This is the way that I like to run my business. And I just thought I would share that tip. I know I usually don't share business tips. I mean, because that's not what this page is for. But I do get a lot of questions. So, Belinda, hey, I'm all about saving money too. And, okay, let's just say this. Friends, if you are having a paint party, or let's say you just invite your friends over, and it can be stressful, let me just tell you. So I get my friends and we're sitting around my table and we're painting. If I watch that and allow myself to think about that 2 or 3 cents per squirt, I'm going to stress myself out over stupid stuff. And I tell my kids, when they're stressing out over stupid stuff. Like, is this something you should be stressing out about? No, it's not. So anyway, save your time, save your money. Friends, buy your 50-cent bottles of paint. Be generous. Let people mix and match and do their thing, because honestly, if someone is coming to paint with you, they need that creative break. They need that creative break. If they want to mix two colors and they end up making more paint than they can ever use, friends, let it go. Don't jump over dollars to pick up pennies. All right, I think that's it. And how easy it is to knock over one of the, yes. Yes, and the other thing is about these little cups is if they get turned upside down, it ends up like drying in the cracks and everything. Yes, Belinda. So one of the things I tell, and I don't know that Lisa's ever been there when I've said it, but if I get a painter come into my studio and they're all uptight and they tend to be perfectionist, I have a little porch, so it's really fun. My studio is a barn with a little like walkway. It has like a wooden, almost like a bridge, and then it's got a cute little porch. And I always tell people to go back out on that porch and shake off that perfectionism and bring it back in. The only problem is, yes, see, I always pack extra. Amanda, I always take plenty of paint. I've never run out of paint at a party. I normally take, and I'll tell y'all how I pack if you want me to. I usually have one of those bins. Yes, all the members will see the studio next year. But I usually take the bins and I use these big bottles, and I usually pack those, and I pack a color mixing chart. Okay, friends, that's key. And if you haven't already downloaded that resource, go to my website and click on the color mixing chart guide. There are a couple of colors that I will tell you I like to have in my back pocket when I do have a paint party. And one of those colors is a flesh tone. And even if you don't think you're going to use it, that is a color that is super hard to mix. So I use Sun-Kissed Peach. So I get all of these bottles in all the different colors. I mean, they come in lime and turquoise and orange and red and, I mean, all the colors. Then I turn around and I get little bottles of just a few colors. One of those would be a green, like a teal green. Another one would be that Sun-Kissed Peach. So I've never run out of paint. I mean, and if you have to, you know what? When you go to the store, buy 2 of these and bring one bin in and leave the other bin in your car. If that makes you feel better. Or bring this and bring little bottles as backup. But I always buy my paint either at Walmart for 50 cents a bottle, or I go to Hobby Lobby, and when they're Anita's big bottles, and they even have a bigger bottle than this, when their big bottles are on sale, 30% off, that's when I buy them. Because, I mean, this bottle at 30% off cost me a little over $2, and that's 8 ounces. And if everybody poured, what would that come out to? 8 divided by third. That would be 26 pours from this bottle. I don't buy margarine anymore, so mine are old, wash and use over and over. And I don't understand. Let's see. I don't know what that means. But anyway, all right, that's it. Sorry, I got on my soapbox this morning. I just don't like people to get stressed out when they're creating. And when you think about, yes, it can all add up. But at the end of the day, like, we're talking pennies, guys. We're talking pennies. Talking pennies. All right, I am going to head out. I've got to go to the post office, and I need to go get poster board at Dollar Tree. Hello, Miss Kay. Hello, Miss Lucretia. If you missed the rest of the video, I will publish it in just a minute. And use the tops for my paint. Like the tops of the bottles. Margarine. Oh, are you talking about the little, like, the plastic containers with the lids that you wash? Like, my granny used to always wash the Country Crock and the Cool Whip containers. Is that what you're talking about? That might be. Anyway, all right, friends, I am going to go get back to work, but you have a fabulous day, and show me your creations. I love, love, love seeing all of y'all's creations. And y'all see my mess? I got to get organized today because I can't go into the weekend like this. Mama needs some organization in her life. All right, friends, love y'all. I will see y'all next Tuesday. We are, oh, if you missed it, we cut out our template this week for our project that we are painting starting next Tuesday. It'll be 2 more weeks, so we'll do the base coats next Tuesday, and then we'll finish it up the following week. If you are brand new and you don't know what I'm talking about, that template is half off on the website right now through the month of June. That's our June project, and we're gonna try this out and see how it works. If everybody loves it and loves to have that template for half off and paint along, then we'll probably do it again. But I appreciate y'all so much. Head over to the website, grab your template, $2.50, or if you're a member, use your coupon code and it's only $1.25. And I will talk to y'all on Tuesday. Bye, friends.